Hi, everybody, and welcome back. Hope you had a great 4th of July. I certainly did. This week, it's going to be a little shorter week. We only have one chapter to go over, and that's managed services. The textbook we'll go through, and the lesson will go through all the different types of managed services. One of the most familiar for you guys will be college food and beverage. A lot of those are managed. I believe the University of Arkansas is managed by Aramark. Aramark. They are a very large, they own probably most of the market share for managed services, but they're not the only one. I want to introduce you to one that is not in your textbook, but is one that I know fairly well because they manage several venues that I am familiar with, and I know some of the talent over there, and they are fantastic. It's a family-run operation out of Boston and New York called Delaware North. They have offices and facilities all across the United States, all across Great Britain, and Australia and New Zealand. So what I'm going to do is let me show you their website here real quick. You can go to them at delawarenorth.com, and Okay, this is the website for Delaware North, and like I said, I consider this company a best in class in terms of managed services. Taking a look at their divisions, as you can see, the Boston Holdings, which is a whole group up there. They do casinos as well, parks and resorts all over the world, including NASA right there. The Patina Restaurants is their higher end restaurant group. Specialty retail, we're talking logo shops, flower shops, magazine stores in airports and places like that, and sporting events. They also do sports service, which is what we're going to talk about here in just a second. They have stadiums that they manage all over the world. And travel, of course, this is their restaurants and retail stores within airports and travel plazas everywhere. Now, some of the services they have here, let's see if that'll come up. Yeah, there we go. Again, food service, gaming, lodging, retail, special events, and catering and venue management. So this is a good group to look into if you want to pursue their careers. Now, let's talk about venues real quick. As you can see, they have an easy way to look up these venues. And I'm going to go into sports service on the division. Of course, I can click any one of these if I wanted to. And we're going to talk about, as you can see, they've got a bunch of them, Green Bay, Blue Cross. There you go. Busch Stadium in St. Louis, they handle that one. As you can see, it's all over the place. Seattle, Atlanta, Detroit, United Kingdom, so on and so forth. But we're going to look at this one. So here we are. Let's look at Allianz Field. It's the home of MLS team, Major League Soccer team, Minnesota United Football Club. And it's about 30 minutes away from me right now. So let's go over there and take a look. Minnesota United are playing the Salt Lake City professional football team, Real Salt Lake. And once you enter the stadium, you can see you get a pretty good view of the field and the stands, and of course all the vendors, which Delaware North plays a big role. So we're panning over. This is the supporters section. It's very high. It's standing room only, and you can see some of the vendors that are there behind that particular side of the field. There's the corner bar that you are met with, and of course we stopped for a couple of cocktails. And as you'll see here in just a second, this lady is a volunteer, and she works with Delaware North. Now, our destination before the game is the Brew Hall, which takes up the entire end of the stadium. And on our way, we pass the halfway bar and a couple other places, as well as the announcers, as you can see. Now, we're in the Brew Hall here, and as you can tell, this is one long beer tap set up. with hundreds of different kinds of beers. Now, what's a challenge here is if you're taking an order and your beer tap happens to be on the other end for a server, they got to run down there and get it. So we head off to our seats for the beginning of the game, and the game goes on.